Today I'm going to discuss the most important chapter. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horses is all about a chapter of Snapshot Class 11 and which is a prose. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse is a short story by the William Sorian and which is published within the collection My Name is Aram. It tells the story of two boys who named as Aram and Murad and belonging to a very poor fictional tribe called the Garo Glen tribe. This is an interesting adventure story of two poor American boys. The whole story revolves around a two poor American boys who have stolen a white horse just because they want to ride on it, and they really belonging from a poor family, they really don't have enough money to purchase a horse, so that's why they have stolen a beautiful white horse as they can learn how to ride on a horse. So whole story revolves around a adventuring story of two poor American boys. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse is narrated by a 9-year-old American boy named Aram, who is a member of the Garolan tribe and living among the lush fruit orchards vineyard of the San Joaquin Valley, which is situated in California. One morning, Aram is awakened at 4 in the morning by his 13-year-old cousin Murad, who is thought to be damned by everyone except Aram, who has a way with animals and on a beautiful white horse. So in this paragraph, we comes to know that how the Murad and Aram both are awakened at the early morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, and how the 13-year Murad and old cousin and who is damned by everyone excepted Aram. So, mm, who has a way with animals on a beautiful white horse. Aram had always wanted to ride a white horse, but his family is too poor to afford one. However, in spite of being poor, the Garolan tribe is noted for its honesty and trust. As a result, it is unlikely that Murad would have stolen the horse. Aram felt that his cousin could not have stolen the horse. So Aram and Murad both really want to ride on a white horse, and they have stolen it, and nobody wants to believe on that ki they have stolen a white horse because their family was trusted for the honesty, and despite of that their family was very poor, but despite of that they have stolen a beautiful horse just because they want to learn how to ride on a white horse. Aram had always wanted to ride on a white horse, but his family is too poor to afford one. However, in spite of being poor, the Galoran tribe is noted for honesty and trust. As a result, it is unlikely that Murad would have stolen the horse. Aram felt that his cousin could not have stolen the horse. Murad's crazy behavior was considered to be of natural descent from their uncle Khusro, even though his father Zorab was a practical man. So here we have a one new character. It is all about a Uncle Khusro, who is a father, who is a very um, who is a very natural descent and crazy behavior man, and they always said that uh, whenever whatever happened in the everywhere in around the tribe or the vineyard, they always say that don't react on it, just be calm, just don't pay any attention. So this kind of a crazy behavior he have. So and Uncle Khusro is a very is a very funny and a crazy behavior, and even though his father Zora was a practical man, Uncle Khusro was an enormous man who was always furious, impatient, and irritable. So this kind of a character we have uh, as a Uncle Khusro, and he would roar for everyone to stop talking and say it no harm. So when everyone shouting for anything, they always said that don't don't stay don't say anything, there is no harm, don't say anything, there is no harm. So this kind of crazy irritable behavior Uncle Khusro have, and pay no attention to it. In fact, one day when his son came and told them that their house was on the fire, so when their house was on the fire, even despite of that, Khusro silenced him by rowing enough, it is no harm. So he always said that it is no harm. Don't pay any kind of attention to it. Aram ran to Murad to inform him about the Byron arrival. Byron's arrival. Aram also pleads with Murad not to return the horse until he could learn to ride. So he really wants to learn to ride. That's why he plead him, don't return the horse until he could learn to ride. Murad disagrees, says that Aram would take at least a year to learn. So Murad disagrees and says that so he wants to make him understand, if you want to learn riding on the horse, so you have to uh, you need to at least 1 year to learn how to ride on a horse. So but promises he would keep it for a 6 month at most. So वो promise करता है कि at least मैं 6 months के लिए तुम्हारे लिए इसे रख लेता हूँ ताकि you can learn how to ride on a horse. This becomes a routine. Murad came daily to pick Aram to ride, and Aram continuously fell off the horse's back after every attempt. So this kind of a daily routine they have followed, and how the Murad came to learn um, how to ride on the horse. So 2 weeks later, when they were going to take the horse back to its hiding place, they met the John Byro on the road. The farmer was extremely surprised. He recognized his horse, but he refuses to believe that the boy had stolen it. So that's why they have already recognized their horse, but they really don't believe that they have stolen it because their family was trusted for their honesty. They were belonging from a very poor family, but their family is very honest and very trusty. That's why nobody wants to believe on that they have stolen it, so just ignore it. The farmer was extremely surprised. He recognized his horse but refused to believe that the boy had stolen it. Later, the boy returned the horse quietly. So, when they both come to know that the farmer has already uh, surprised and recognized his horse, so they returned the horse quietly. That afternoon, Byros came to Aram house to inform that the stolen horse has been returned. He says he thanks God because the horse had become better, ampered, and well behaved too. So there is a progress in the behavior of the horse because he becomes very well behaved and emperor too. So this kind of a adventurous story we have in our book of our snapshot class 11, which is in a prose. And so I hope you like this video, which is very important. Here we have some question answer related to the to this chapter. You will probably agree that this story does not have breathless adventure and exciting actions. So by the reading of this by the is you comes to know that how there is ब्रेसलेस दे मतलब यहाँ पे ज़्यादा एडवेंचर नहीं था, मतलब ब्रेसलेस एडवेंचर नहीं था एंड एक्साइटिंग एक्शंस नहीं थे, बट देयर इज़ अ story of a two American boys who are belonging from a poor family, and they how they make a adventure with a horse, and how they comes to know how to ride on a white horse, and how they hide in the some place, and learning uh, how to ride on a horse daily, and in the request of the Murad to the Alam, and how they really like to ride on it, and just because of that their family is knowing for their honesty and trust, they have returned it very easily. um, when the farmer recognized his horse on the way, so they returned it very quietly. And this kind of a adventure, this kind of a excitement, we can see in the story how the two American boys both make the adventure and on the horse, and horse riding, and keep it horse in a very secret place, and where they wants to learn how to ride on it, and this kind of a excitement we can see in the story. Did the boy return the horse because they were cautious, strictness, or because they were afraid? So in the story, we can see that just because of they were cautious stricken, just because of that they returned the horse, because not just because of they were afraid, because they comes to know that how they everybody trust on them, and their family is also trusted by all the people, all the farmers living there on their area, and everybody says that the both poor American boys could not have stolen the horse, because their family is very trusty, their family is very honest. They were known for the honesty. Just because of the conscious strictness, they they have decided to return it, and they have also learned how to ride on it, and in the 6 months, in the pleas of the in the request of the Murad to the Arab, and this kind of adventure, this kinds of conscious strictness we can see um, in the both American boys, and how they manage all the things. So I hope you like this video, which is very important according to your examination point of views. All the question answers and all the um, word meanings are very important. So um, thank you so much.